We are all set here for two week Saturday. First is cricket one. Surrenders, you can say they just won quite well in the end because of the start they have got. Here is new player Siddharth Monkar begins proceeding with the bowling for his team. So it's Royals versus the Avengers. The Royals won the toss and opted to bat first. And that's why they are opting to bat first, trying to put runs on the board and then pressurize the open. Not easy chasing in spite of very strong start. But once you lose a couple of wickets, once the defense is gone, it's always pressure during the chase. Actually, when it comes to five down, to white ball, Samrud Bharni, Vijay Nagaraj. He played a good in the first game for the Royals. Vijay Nagaraj and, used the power when once he departed the Royals, in spite of good start, could not keep it alive. Lost the first Masters. Was good to do. Went for it. Was floated just outside the just deep cover position. Third, and rest all the fielders outside. Those was keeping in place for the Avengers side. Avengers the first outing for the one for the Royals. Lost the first. It was no lift off the bat to the nowhere to run. But you must also have a look at the partner. Vijay is not a quick one. He's a big man. He's not a Swiss test either. So you got to be careful while taking quick runs. If the ball is steady, then you might be posing risk not to you, maybe for the partner. If the partner sends you back, you also might be in trouble. Lovely shot. Top of the foot to the new ball. What he's going to do, what bowler is doing with his fingers. Not able to find the wicket. Cautious so far with an approach. One without loss after that. British Prabhu bowling over two bases. Used by the open use confident bowler. Opting for British Prabhu here. Avengers after over. First over was the third. Prabhu. Short ball. In the deep. Won't get that. It's a good boundary. Told you he has got some power and the point. Too much of it on offer, and he got it. Didn't have that much of pace before. And, not either use the ball. Lot of no trying to go ball. Not to offer. Just well driven, firmly driven. That's another boundary. Well, it's just trying to counter the earlier ball, which was the half tracker. This time trying to bowl a full one. He is driven firm. Wonderful shot. One of the best put correct point to the ball. This time a firm drive, affirmative drive. It was looking good. Drive to open just the one stage. Not a thrifter. Without that, you try just to get boundaries, power overs. So he's not afraid to the one come with a clear intent that I'm going to get as much as possible power overs with Royal Lord. Good. Good. It was a six. Vijay Natarajan, you got to be very careful. Samrud Bhatt was sent back. That's the problem with having Vijay. He used quick run, but he also not to not a swift left runner. That's why instead of troubling the middle overs where you try to rotate the front and you won't be getting that easy bounces at the pitch spreads up, you want to utilize his ability with the utmost capacity to keep overs. Fully more to two overs gone. Have lost Royal. going to charge, going to going to ball as possible. So the fielders also got to be aware and got to be ready. Chance will definitely come their way. The intent is right. No chance of a run there. He is heading towards the strikers, and no was the call from Vijay Nagarajan. He's desperate to take the strike. He wants to take the single, Samrudh Barne, but somehow you if you see Vijay, I hardly seen a call of yes from him so far. That happens most of the times with Vijay Nagarajan and his partners. So that's why I say Samrudh has to be aware of the situation, that the strengths and weaknesses of the partner, very crucial. Wide once again. He feels that it was just inside, but outside the guideline. Second wide of this over. Aditya Angle, no hesitation in winning the toss, opting to bat first. Maybe you must have seen what has happened in the second innings of the first game, where batting was so easy. So their same condition is going to persist here in this game as well. Clipped and should get a boundary. Just advancing down, the ball was directed on his toes, just flicked it away, and easy as it gets. There is no one in the deep there. That's what he's going to do. He's going to charge and he's going to play attacking mode. 16 without loss. He normally likes to use feet. Many batters use feet against the spinners, but someone like Vijay also advancing down, even to medium paces, not afraid at all. He knows this wicket is tailor made for batting. Another wide. This is the third one. This is the third one. Three wides, one boundary. Need to focus here, Siddhant Amonkar. He feels that the batter is just going to charge and hit me down the ground. And that's why he's just trying to keep it away from his reach. That's what a batter like Vijay Nagarajan does. He can play it in your minds. And that's what he's doing at this stage to both the bowlers. Straight over the top, straight over the top. And he gets another boundary. Well, as you can see the reaction from Siddhant. He says, what am I going to do next? Slightly full, is going downtown. Great connect there. Slightly short, sometimes he charges down. Siddhant has no answers at this stage. 21 without loss in 2.3 overs. Is looking to hit boundary of almost every ball. Yeah, I told you, he gets another one. Whacks the ball. Whacks on the leg side. Cross batted. But he is in line and he is picking the line very, very early and very easily. Finds another boundary. Three boundaries so far. .25 without loss. Now there is a man in the deep. Man from the deep third has been brought inside. You see with the Vijay Nagarajan still going to charge down. He has already decided in the mind. It's going to go hard, big appeal. Now he's heading for the run just because that was a big appeal there. And ball left. Good ball. And that man on the leg side gives him cushion to bowl straight. The earlier part of the over where batter had understood that there is no one in the deep and he read it very well. So if he finds the gap, it was a boundary return. Once again, shot. Man in the deep, but he just watches the ball sail over his head. And it's another cracking six. Mind-blowing batting here from the batter of Vijay Nagarajan. Is entertaining everyone, and the score is also moving quickly to 31 without loss at the end of 3. So Ahmad Borkar, the captain, brings himself into the attack, understanding that Vijay Nagarajan was going for the attack count straight away through the medium pace bowlers, and it was slightly getting demoralized in terms of the bowlers getting whacked all over the park. 21 runs taken of the previous over of Siddhanta Amodkar, and that prompted the bowling change. Just trying to cut the pace off, get a spinner, and put the two men in the deep at long on and deep mid wicket position. Will he be taking him on? If he wants to take him on and he wants to take the charge and go for the big one, I think he has to take on the fielders in the deep. Yeah, well played, sensible. Just getting a single. He knows that the men are in deep and he can just take a single walking. Doesn't have to work hard there. And for Samrudh Bharne, it changes slightly. That cow corner man stays and man from the short extra cover goes deep. Just chipping over the short covers. Another single. Didn't time the ball that well. Didn't go hard either. Just going to be a single. So far, two singles is what we have witnessed. Is he have that much of patience to take on the singles with Nagarajan, or is he going to just take one chance against Ahmad Borkar? I feel he is going to go here. Yes, he's going hard. I told you. Perfect area picked up. Perfect area. He went straight over the top. It was floated outside the line of off stump, and he went with the shot and gets a boundary. Is raced on to 32 of just 12 balls. What an innings and a great start given to the Royals team. And that's why they are opting him to bat at the top. That's where they are utilizing him as a player to his maximum capacity. He doesn't have to even bother to run if he are going to hit the ball so hard. Well bowled, well bowled. Perfect ball from Ahmed Borkar. Now Vijay will be wondering, should I be better off going the same way I started with, or should I defend and get that 35? He might be looking to go one more shot and finish off this innings and have a wonderful time, have his tea. Yeah, no, he says single is enough. We have seen witness an innings of Infancio. Just came, batted 12 balls, and then off he goes after scoring blistering 35 runs for the Stallions. And Vijay Nagarajan is also well on course doing that. 39 without loss after 4. Vijay Nagarajan batting on 33 of just 14 balls, just 2 away from getting retired out, and a great kickstart given to the Royals camp. Opting to bat first, they will have hoped for such a start from Vijay. Driven with soft hands, he's running hard and well stopped there. Good backup. So just the single it is going to be, moves on to 34. Just inside. Got 5 fielders on the offside and 4 fielders on the leg side. And to be a field change here. Man in the short third man go has been sent back and deep mid wicket brought inside for Samrudh Bharne. Then nicely bowls and hit back straight back to the bowler. A lovely bowling. Right full up there. Vijay is telling maybe you should have worked on the leg side rather than batting straight. But if you miss these straight balls playing across, then you will be trapped right in front of the wicket. Well, I think the pace that has been started here with by Vijay Nagarajan should be kept up. No point in just giving some dot balls, another dot balls. They are risking single direct hit, and it was gone. Dr. Vicky Negi tried very hard for the direct hit. He just missed by a whisker, and he was not even in the frame. Samrudh Bharne. This was the riskiest single that they have taken. Vijay understanding that a couple of dot balls has been taken here by batter Samrudh Bharne. So he's on 34. He needs to finish well. Fudu man kept in the deep on the leg side, hoping that he is going to launch himself on the leg and they are trying to protect the boundary there. He just one away from a strong innings, giving a strong opening to the Royals camp. Down the leg side, well left, very well left. Should be a good judger of the game, where how the match is going, what the ball is trying to do, and just don't try to hurry up into the things. You can see someone would have hurried up from 32 to 35, trying to launch, but he has taken singles and looking to go for the big one from this position at 34. He went hard. He went hard. I think he should have taken single. How many deliveries you are going to play? If this is the ball that is also going to be played with a dot ball, maybe he's going to launch for the big one, 6-1. I can understand, but you can't consume 3-4 deliveries for that six. So 5 overs gone. It's 42 without loss, Royals. So Ahmad will bowl the last over of the power play. 42 without loss. The previous over was a good one from Brijesh Prabhu, just giving away 3 runs. Once again, missed the straight line. Missed the straighter line. The ball pitched and went straight. Just played inside the line of the ball. They are just, well, from 3 overs to 5 overs. This is a good comeback from the Avengers camp. There's chip straight over the top. Should get a boundary. Much better connection and much stronger connection as well. So he gets the boundary, and he was looking for that for a long time. Picked the right spot and picked the right ball. It was much fuller. Mid-on was inside. You just had to get it over the top of mid-on, and boundary was on. Another field change. Every shot, there is a field change by the captain of the fielding side. Mid-on has been sent back. Deep mid-wicket brought inside. That's good timing. Good timing. Well stopped. Very well stopped. Vijay is just not thinking about the two there. He wants to strike. He's thinking that better go after Amod Borkar here and get a big one. He's looking for a big finish here from 34 to 40. I think he's going to go this one. There's absolutely no doubt about it. He's going to take the challenge. He's not bothered whether he's going to go out, but he wants to add 6 runs, and that will also get them towards the 50-run mark if he gets a boundary or a six. Oh, he gets him. He gets him. I told you, Amod is a very smart bowler. He just floated it right up there, and that is out. Is up bowled, and Amod Borkar has struck. Anyhow, the batter was supposed to go, and that's why I say always take that single and head back into the dressing room. But he still remains on 34. But wonderful innings. He has given the start that was required for the team of Royals, and they will be pleased. And the decision of sending is up the order was a right one from the captain and the think tank of Royals. It's 47 for 1 in over number 6. And he gets another one. Clean bowl, knocked him over. Back to back wickets here. Raghuvir Garse comes and he heads back straight away into the dressing room. Golden duck for him. Well bowled. Things are getting back on track here for the Avengers. End of 6 overs, 47 for 2. Avengers are coming back strongly. Back to back wickets taken by Amod Borkar and is always a tricky customer. He always is into the wickets and bowls at a crucial time. Important part of this Avengers squad. Oh, well played, but they placed the man in the right position, so it's just going to be a single. So Venkat Biche has been sent here to give company to Samrudh Barne. Samrudh is playing on 9, but he has consumed 19 deliveries for that 9. So just to accelerate at some point of time. 48 for 2. Long time to go in this game. Amlan D'Souza has been introduced. He bowls very good areas and bowls quick. He doesn't try to turn the ball too much, or neither he gives too much of air. A different kind of off spinner, and very suited in the T20 mold. No, was the call from actually it was from Amlon just to stop the single. It was easy in the end for both the batters. Very comfortable Venkat and Samrud in running between the wickets. And 50 up here, 50 up with a single in over number 7. You see from over number 3 to over number 7, Avengers have done a good job. Well, just chipped over the top. He was in the winning side of the defending champions Master, the last edition, but he was picked by Avengers. Having seen his performance, an amazing innings with the bat, and just smoked everyone out of the park. Stunning that was, and won that game, won Player of the Match award as well. Impactful knock from him. So he comes handy with the bat as well. A good over, very steady over from Emblem D'Souza. 7 overs gone, 51 for 2. Samod Borkar is trying to control things here for his team. Oh, just a wonderful pace that he bowls with, and he always reaches the wickets well. He's a very good learner of the game, and that's a good sign of a matured cricketer and also the leader. Avengers always likes to have Ahmad Borkar in their camp because not only with the bowling, but he's very gritty with his batting. He skids on. You feel that he's going to float one, but he just skids on straight. That's why it's very difficult to score against someone like Ahmad. Nicely worked on the leg side for a single. Certainly, they have slowed the things down. Venkat Biche and Samruth, they have stopped the boundaries, and that's why you see around 3, 4, or 5 runs are being scored for the last couple of overs, or maybe 3, 4 overs. Once Samud Burkar has come on to the bowling end, just away from the fielder, might be looking to put pressure. Just turning around, one for the throw, good throw from the deep, but completes the second run easily in the end. Yeah, you played it well, played it slightly wide off the long on region field, long off region fielder. Good shot, but straight to the fielder, and one for the throw. Yes, he was placed on the edge of the ring, and a single easily completed. 8 overs gone is 55 for two Royals. A lovely shot of the back foot. Good bit of timing there, but finding the fielder. They are being eluded of the boundaries here. They got boundaries courtesy of Vijay Nagarajan, but after he went, we have not seen any. Gets him. Was it an edge there? Was it a nick there? Going back to the keeper, looking at the reaction, looks so. As he has dropped him down. Certainly not a big one. Noise heard well by the fielders, very close. So Vedan Naik is the keeper. Normally he's an off spinner, so he's a makeshift keeper. Maybe some problem with his fingers that he might not bowl, but he's good enough with the bat as well. There's a lovely drive, square drive for 4 runs. Well, he floated it in the air, slightly wide. Room was given, and he went for the drive. Finds a wonderful timing and placement as well. Good bit of batting. Just open the face enough just to get it away from the point as well as deep extra cover region. Fantastic shot. Boundary coming after a long time here. Another one. This was well played, very well played, utilizing the pace of the bowler on offer and just gliding it down. Never intended to play it hard, just opening the face and played it as late as possible. Sensible batting here of coming from Venkat Biche. First, a boundary towards the backward point, then that was pushed in, saw that pace and just gliding it down. That's exactly what they needed, some upward movement after some good overs for the Avengers camp. Down the leg side. Well, not the best over from Emlon that we have witnessed. He floated and tossed, hoping that the batter might not go. It was wide-ish, and the next one was a quicker one, and now a wide. Missing the accuracy that he is known for. That's what he does best. And gets a single for Venkat Biche. Slightly expensive over from Emil on this one. 9 overs are done away with. Royals going at 66 for 2. Played or the wide long off region. So we are Looking for a single, quick single there. Dr. Venkatesh Negri has been introduced into the attack as a leg spinner. Good variety into the bowling attack. They've got a leg spinner. Amod Borkar bowls well. Amlon has slightly quickish off spinner. Well bowled, very well bowled. Appeal there, maybe thinking that ball hit the pads first. That's correct. No one moved, and it flat 6 runs. Well, the ball landed short. That's been whacked over the top. It just had got wonderful power and punch behind it, solidly behind it, and guess the maximum. That's the first maximum of the innings here for Samruddh Bharne. He was going quiet for some time and he picked the bones out of it and really picked it early. That was the essence. And driven down the ground for a single. So we are done away with the 10 overs of the first innings. 10 overs, 76 for 2. So they have introduced their premium league spinner, Gopal Gavas. They wanted him to bowl maybe in the second part of the innings, where the batters look to go for the big ones, trying to accelerate. And that's where he comes in handy. He's got a wonderful flight. He's not afraid to toss the ball up, rips the ball. I don't think so he's going to get too much of turn because there is not much on offer. You got to vary the pace and vary the length. Another one floated out there, floated just wide outside the line of off stump. Well bowled. Good start here to Gopal Gaus's spell. I don't see him continuing from over number 11 to 17. Might be he might get a break after his second over, and they might bring him on at number 17 or 19th over. That might just be the plan of Avengers. Excellent bowling. Just bowling in the perfect areas. Even if he goes across, there are men in the deep, and also a chance if it ages and gets a top edge, is a man in the short mid wicket region. Good field placement for Gopal Gaus. That's the one I was mentioning about. Tried to go inside out. Ball never turned, went straight. That's why it got up inside part of the bat and going down towards the wide long on for a single. Floated once again, but this time he drives firmly. Single down the ground. Very well picked up, but just found a fielder in the deep. Well played off the back foot. 4 runs coming off Gopal Gaus over. It marks the end of over number 11, 80 for 2 Royals. So another leg spinner has been introduced. 3 leg spinners in this camp. Dr. Venkatesh Nevgi, Gopal Gawas, and Venkatesh Salilkar. Venki, as everyone calls him, concedes a single. A good variety, just that left arm orthodox is missing. They got a good off spinner in Amod Vorkar, so I feel here they are going to persist with the spin attack, which has slowed the things down. That's good options to have just inside. He should have gone for the drive instead of leaving it. Samrud batting on 24. Consumed 33 deliveries on this wicket. I think he should look to just play more shots. Now this is the time to accelerate, because if you see the first innings, a total of 160, certainly going to be a par score on this deck. Anything under runs 160, you got to bowl really well and out of your skins to win a game. Is looking to play hard, is missing it altogether. 3 dot balls in a row against Samrudh Bharne. The pressure is mounting on him to get a big one, or at least a boundary. Last over just 4 runs. This over just a single so far. Spinners are doing a good job, putting a stranglehold on scoring of the the batter, especially Samrud. He goes for the big one and might just get a boundary. Lucky boundary there. Yeah, the fielder slipped at the wide long on the region. I think it's Amod Borkar. Unlucky for him. And the ball just tickled down over for 4 runs. This is inside out. We're finding the fielders in the deep. Just floating it out there, asking for the invitation, looking for one more. Vedant is, you can understand that he's not a regular wicket keeper, but he's doing the job for his team. End of 12 is 86 for 2 Royals. Samruth has moved on to 29 of 37, and Venkat Biche 17 of 17. That's a good shot. Once again, misfielded. Should get at least couple of runs. Half stop by the man in the short covers, just getting an extra bounce there. So another 2 taken, which moves Samrud into 30s. Yeah, he has to take the charge now. Has to finish well. Vijay Nagarajan also scored 34, but he scored in very quick time. And from that point onwards, if you see, spinners have controlled this game very well for Avengers. Certainly, I feel Samrud Varne has to just accelerate and get his striking rate slightly better than what he's doing now. He has gone over the top and gets the boundary. Has he? Yes. That's much better strike. That's much cleaner strike. Straight over the top and gets his 35 in 39 balls. So a good finish in the end. Getting couple of boundaries and gets his 35. This 92 where he hits back 92 for the loss of 3 wickets in the 13th over. And that's knocked him over. He gets him. Who is the batter out? It is Abhishek Goyal. Well, look at the replay here. Just onto the crease. Gopal Gauss into the attack and has been cleaned up. Fabulous delivery. Trying to play across instead of playing straight. Missed it altogether. I think Gopal has to be appreciated for his bowling there. He went for the wicket, pitched a full one, and gets a wonderful wicket. He is a very dangerous customer once he gets set. So Abhishek Goyal departs quite early That sets Royals once again on the back foot. 92 for 4. So hits high at the moment for Avengers. Not only hits high of Avengers, but head is very high in Ashes Test. Travis Head smokes a tremendous century to give Australia almost the victory here at the Ashes first test. Inside out. Wonderful shot. And looking for a boundary. The ball is racing, well fielded. Very well fielded in the end. Getting his boot and stopping the ball. Couple of runs given away. But 2 runs, I think, saved by the fielder. Venkat Biche and Adit Angle. The captain has arrived. Not had the best outing in the inaugural game where he tried to play across and was trapped in front of the wicket. And once he had gone, they went from a winnable position to lose the game by 10 runs because he was the key where we needed to stay on the wicket. And that's exactly what he said in the presentation arena, that I should have stayed and I take the responsibility of this defeat. Oh, that's lovely shot. That's lovely shot. And take us over for 4 runs. He tried to once again stop the ball off his feet. Well driven, very firmly driven. He's looking good here, Venkat Biche. Looking strong. Looks to be in good touch. Moves on 99 for the loss of 4 after 13. So Venkatesh Salilkar has been played off the back foot towards the third man region. That's a single. Adit will take his time, and if you see Venkat, he's moving his feet well, looking good, and trying to play his shots. Although he has taken a little bit of time, but I think he's covered it very well with some good shots. Tossed it up once again, looking for the strong drive. Square drive for another boundary. Some width given here, and he goes hard. And he has got some timing. He played very good shot to get himself off the mark. That square cut in the first game, but played a wrong line and was clean bowled. But today he's looking much better. He's picking the ball early from the hands and tracking the ball and moving the feet well. It's a sign of a player in form. 104 for 4. Another one. This might go for boundary once again. He's floating it out there. He's taking the challenge. And that square area has been peppered with so many square drives. Excellent batting here from Venkat Biche. So how does he answer this? He's trying to block that area. Looks to be is getting man in that square point position. If the ball is played a pitch, then there is opportunity of stopping that boundary. Is he going to float one out there once again? This was short wide. Yes, 108 for 4. Moves on to 31 of 21. Well clipped off, very well clipped off, going deep into the crease and playing for a single on the leg side. Well played. 34 from Vijay Nagarajan, a 35 from Samruddha Bharne, and now one more batter into 30s. Well played. Single on the leg side. Aditya knows this is not the time to unleash himself because if at all one batter is going well with those boundaries or scoreboard is moving nicely at this stage, and he will certainly buy his time and then try to play his shot once again. Very wide, very wide. Too much of width given here, and that's where the square drives have come into effect. He's been inconsistent with his line. Length, yes, he's trying to bowl fuller. Almost all the deliveries are full as far as length is concerned, but the line has been way outside the off stump channel. Lift on the leg side. Once again finds this fielder. Another single. Single to finish over number 14. 1-1-3 for 4. So the last over for Amod Borkar. 17 for 2 so far is the figures for Amod. Good figures to have on a wicket like this one. He has curtailed the things very well at a time when Vijay Nagarajan was going and stopped the onslaught that was going on. Got the wicket of Vijay Nagarajan, and that gets once again the very next ball a wicket for him. Raghuveer Gharse out on Golden Duck, and that slowed the things down. That momentum that was gathered with the batting of Vijay Nagarajan. Captain was his captain. Cracking shot off the back foot, timing so well. Looking for at least couple of runs. Man in the deep cuts that off. Lovely shot here from Aditya Angle. Never intended to hit it too hard, just a mere punch. He is the key here. He comes at number 4, number 5, but he is a player who wants to see the entire 20 overs through. Nicely played, picking the length early. Swept away. Another single. Milking away with the runs here. And he gets towards the 35. He actually wanted to go for a big one, but didn't miss out on the opportunity of taking a single, and he gets to 35. A well-crafted 35 here from Venkat Biche. Looks to be in good touch. Played some wonderful square drives. That was the highlight of his package, and lots of shots on the off. And that's why they wanted him in the side. He has contributed well in this game. Always keeps high tag as far as his batting is concerned. Loves to score, and always whenever you are in form, you should continue with the good form and get consistent 35 plus in the members league as MCL. So they will be very happy. He will be very content to get that 35, and a very well played innings. Now he goes back. 118 for 5. Shailesh Redkar comes in. That skids in straight into the gloves. Trying to play once again off the back foot. I think Amod saw him playing well off the back foot. So this one, he floated it just a full touch fuller. That's why he missed the length altogether. Smart customer is Amod. Oh, that is once again well bowled. Perfect length. That pitch and straighten. Was it a nick there? Vedant is trying hard for his team, but is that balls are not coming inside the gloves. He's not a regular keeper. It's very difficult in leather ball cricket to do the makeshift job. You need a specialist keeper in the original form of the game. 15 overs gone, 118 for 5. Oh, lovely shot. There is no chance for anyone to cut that off. Is once again floating the ball at a time when we are into the 16th over. Nothing wrong, but it just was right in the slot, and he plays inside out shot, over covers, excellent batting to get himself off the mark straight away without consuming any deliveries. This is a good time here for the Royals, as both the batters are well capable of getting those 30 35 plus. And with the bet this entire 20 overs, I think they are certainly going to get the best total in this situation. Well timed once again, crisp timing. Is looking good here. Looking for a couple of runs. And it could have been risky. Aditya Angle could have been risky. Well, have to watch the replay here. Might be touch and go. Despite the throw slightly away, you want to backflip the ball straight onto the stumps. There comes the throw. Here is the side camera action. He was through. He has made it comfortably in the end. Oh, that given a whack. He didn't time it. There's a fielder down there and he drops it. Well, oh, he is thinking at this stage that was a chance where I've kept the best fielders. Gopal Gauss. Can't believe. So Amlan introduced. We had already mentioned this wicket. There is margin for error is very, very less. Already 138 on the board. 20. This is a chance in the way, and it's been taken in the deep. He tried to up the ante here, taking the charge and looking to go for the big one. He has been taken in the deep, and he has to take a long walk back. Well, it's time to you can't blame the batters. He was looking good. He felt that I have to go for more runs, and he did so, but he found a fielder in the deep. That's the sixth wicket down at 139. $139 for six. Shailesh Redkar walks back, and in comes Aditya Prabhugaonkar. So both Adityas out in the middle here for the team. Three more overs to go after this one. Three balls left in over number 17. We should get 160 plus, certainly. Well played. Gets himself off the mark straight away. Aditangale will be on strike, and he looked in no trouble whatsoever. Picked up bad balls and put it away for the boundaries. He's been beaten on a couple of occasions on the front foot, but that happens to many of the batters. Another one off the back foot, and a run out opportunity, but he had to scamper. He does a good job. This is a phase where you need to take some risky singles. Most of the batters, most of the sides definitely will be taking those. Driven nicely. One on drive, one off drive, two runs straight away. They will be looking at a target of 165. Highest total of 165 posted on the board, which was defended in the end by just 2 runs by the Tigers. 142 for 6. Royals is 17 overs done here. 3 overs to go. Let's see how much the Royals get. So his son Ahish getting up the helmet in for the father, as the medium pacer has been introduced back. An expensive over when Vijay Nagarajan just went berserk against Sting and hit him all across the park. There's some shot here. What a shot. Should be a boundary. Cracking one. Some timing and some class behind it. Well, he will just watch the replays and certainly will like it. He's not having a good day here, Siddhant Amonkar. He comes into a start of another spell and he has been driven and driven firmly with a scorching cover drive from the bat of Aditya Prabhugaonkar. I've seen some wonderful shots in the entire day. Certainly, it was one of those in top five. Immediately taking a single, moves on to 148. I see them going through that 165. So far, the highest total posted by the Tigers. They just won by a slender margin of 2 runs. Can you imagine this wicket? You even if you get 165, 170, it's not certainty that you will win the game. It just might be coming very, very close. Close ties we have witnessed in these encounters. Well balanced team. Auction tournament for the members. Another one. This is another boundary. This is also some shot. What a class act. Off the back foot. Nothing wrong done with the ball. Pace provided. Played off the back foot on the rise. On the rise is always difficult to play. And excellent batting. Seeing some super shot and both super shots coming in this over itself. One drive of the front foot, one a back foot punch on the rise towards the backward point region. Just enjoying my time in the commentary box here with such classy shots by both Adityas, Aditya Angle and Aditya Prabhugaonkar, joining in 150 up with that. Clipped away. Is getting better and better here. Is looking like whole Aditya Angle, where what we witnessed during his prime time of Ranji days. 152 is moved on to 22 of 14. I must give credit to the groundsman as well for this wonderful wicket that has been laid here. Shot. Once again, he's peppering that covers region. This is fabulous batting. Both shots so good. Nothing but pure timing. Well, they are making the changes in the field, looking at the way batters are batting. I just thoroughly enjoyed this entire innings of Royals. So many good shots on display. Oh, shot once again, but this time he finds the fielder. He is playing cover drive after cover drive, and he is excited to come on strike. Why not? When you are hitting the ball so nicely and crisply as you can get. 157 for 6. Royals after 18. So last 12 balls. 157 is what Royals have got so far. Very strong batting lineup. That's why they opted to bat first. We have got a very big total on our hands here. Yeah, the square cut was on. Off the back foot. Amlon is definitely not going to flight the ball here in the last over of his spell, just conceded 23 and picked up a wicket. Amod Borkar has a lot of confidence in Emlon D'Souza as a bowler, bowling over number 19. Yeah, well bowled, very well bowled. He was batting well against the medium pacers. Emlon is mixing it up very well. This time just floating, but he's keeping it outside the line of off stump. Two dot balls here. Heading little itchy there for the batter, trying to go for the big one. Get a quick single. Taken a start at the non-striker's end. Wanted to put the ball in the gap, but just get straight into the backward point region. We'll get Aditya Angle on strike. You will certainly like to get 35 here and get a total of 170 plus. It's a certainty with Aditya Angle and Adit Prabhugaukar looking in very good touch. Well bowled, very well bowled here from Amlon. Well, he understands what the batters are trying to do, and that's what he is mixing it up very well. He pushed that through and pushed it outside the line of off stump. Excellent over in this contest of the game. And another one right in the block hole. At the max, you can get his single. Super over here from Amlon D'Souza when the things were not going for them and the ball was flowing for the boundaries for the medium paces and all the spinners. He comes with a stubborn performance in over number 19. Just concedes 3 singles. What an over this is. And a lovely spell. Frugal bowling performance from Amlon. It just fits into the T20 mold as best as anyone can get. 4 overs, 26 and a wicket for Amlon. He finishes well. 19 overs gone, 160 for 6 Royals. Brijesh to bowl the last over here, medium pacer. Oh, what a shot! That goes for 6 runs. Wow! Absolutely breathtaking shot. Magnificent, not only with the distance that is has covered, but also the posture of the batter. Wow, absolutely stunning. I would love to watch the replays here, and I think Adit also going to watch it. Such an amazing outcome. Super shot. $167 for 6. 29 Aditya Angle is on. And this time he's just going to get a single. They move on to 168. Such a brilliant batting performance. Highest total of MCL season 11 posted on the board by the Royals camp. Chirag Naik, as an owner of this Royals team, will be very, very happy. He has picked up a very good side, strong batting lineup, and that has actually transformed here. Appeal there, but it was drifting down the leg side. Immediate call of no from the umpire and a leg by signal. 169. 2 balls to go. What does Aditya do here? He's on 30. He can get on to 35 with one shot or a couple of shots. He can choose a boundary and then one more. He will be definitely eyeing for the leg side. The man is inside in the backward square leg region. If the bowler bowls straight, he's certainly going to pepper that. Oh, he missed out. He missed out and gets a single. Perfect Yorker. Very happy, Brijesh. He knows that he has pulled a wonderful delivery out of his arsenal in a situation where the batting side demanded a boundary. They move on to 170. Here comes the last ball. A great partnership here. They never walked down, kept on playing the shots, got boundaries, and 170 was expected, and they get 170 mark. Can it get better? Last ball. Yeah, he gets a good whack, and that's a boundary. That's a wonderful and finish. He gets a great part of the bat, picks the night spot away from the fielder, and a thumping boundary, and a great finish by Adit Prabhugaonkar. So they will be a happy camp as they move out of the crease and move out of the field, the Royals camp. Toss won by them, opting to bat first. Decision seems to be right. I had mentioned this is a 160 par total wicket, and they have got 174. So they have amassed a big total here, considering we are playing in a members league where you can get a maximum individual score of 35 plus, and most of the batters have contributed handsomely. Here is a scorecard. Samrudh Barni or those though, but got to 35, 34 from Vijay Nagarajan, and Raghu Iqbal went early. Very good innings from Venkat Bichov, 35. Abhishek Goyal, golden duck for him. Adit Yangle and Adit Prabhugaonkar. I think this partnership has given them that 170 plus total. Well, talk about the bowling. Siddhant Amonkar was the most expensive. He was being hit for almost all parts of the ground. Brijesh Prabhu was quite decent with his bowling. Wicketless, 2 wickets for Amod Borkar. Amod and Emlon D'Souza, I think they were the pick of the bowlers. And if you go to Venkatesh Nevgi, just 1 over for him. Gopal Gauss was on the higher side, 11 runs conceded, and Salilkar as well was a little on the higher side. And that's why see figures dented. Apart from those two bowlers, I think that's one of the best spells that we have seen. Emlon as well as Amod Borkar. 175 the target on the cards here for Avengers. So let's see whether this team comes in a strong response to this 175. We'll be back in a short while. 175 to get for the Avengers. Chirag Naik, the owner, the CEO of this Royals team, with the ball in his hand, and there he goes. Starts off with a dot ball with Sachin Bhandari on strike and Venkatesh Nevgi, Dr. Venkatesh Nevgi at the non-striker's end. Wonderful wicket and a great total to chase. A big total. Let's see whether they come out with flying colors here in this game. Avengers, the first game for them. And to come out with flying colors, they need a flying start. Chirag Naik is always a good bowler with the new ball, bowling in swingers. But got to see whether he's going to get swing here in this situation or not. We are almost at 4 o'clock, and most of the time swing might be witnessed at night time in the floodlight game or either in the morning session. But if you have a wonderful wrist movement, you can swing the ball anytime on any deck. One of the best in-swing, out-swing bowlers internationally was Praveen Kumar. What a good exponent on whichever areas. This is in the air, just eluding, not the best of the shots. Just the first ball that he is facing and just trying to go across, got a leading edge. Just that he went hard after it. Oh, poor there. Should have stopped. Needed a better throw. Chirag is upset there with that throw. But they should understand that the batters are going to come hard against them. They have to get good runs in the power play over somewhere around at least 55, 60, if not more. And that will set the tone for this run chase. And once you do that, you also in with a chance of taking wickets. Keeper now just coming in front of the wickets, just behind. So maybe they are not allowing the batter to use his feet, and wide. A good exponent of the swing bowling as far as the new ball is concerned. So let's see whether he is getting something with this new ball or not. Yeah, just gets a little bit of in swing going. It doesn't have that much of a pace compared to someone like Vikrant Prabhu, Siddesh Halvekar. It just bowls gentle medium paces. And if the batter misses the timing and plays the wrong line, you can certainly be in a position to pick up a wicket here with the new ball. Sliced, gone down towards the third man region. Fielder inside, no chance to cut that off, and a boundary. Lot of room, lot of width given here, and nothing can be done. It was in the gap. Well played. The first boundary for the Avengers coming at the deep third man region. Not convincing, but there will be some shots which might not be convincing, but important. That scoreboard is just moving. Well bowled, very well bowled. See what is happening is once the keeper is standing just close to the wickets, is not allowing the batter to step down, take advancing down. 1 over gone. The boundary is seen in the over. Avengers going at 9 without loss. The asking run rate at the beginning is just close to 9 runs per over, and that's exactly the pace that they have to set. Going to be Venkat Viche. So it's not Adit Angle that has been used. They are just trying to assess whether there is any purchase for Venkat because he gets good outswingers going. Sachin Bhandari and Venkatesh Nevgi both are attacking players. They love to play their shots. If the ball is in their strong zones, they will definitely back their instincts and go for those shots. And the situation also demands because the target is 175. Oh, that's good punch. Half stop, half stop. We'll have to run hard, Shailesh Redkar. And he just stops before the ball tickles down for four. Couple of runs taken at the long on region. It's not only challenging for the bowlers here against the batters coming hard, but also fielders need to be on the toes. They have to stop the boundaries going, and they have to take even the half chances. In the air, but that just might land one bounce, 4 runs. Yes, it is. Short arm jab, pull shot, and it goes high. Couple of bounces and goes for four. Touches the rope. This is a very good judger of the length. Anything short, he will go for that pull shot. He loves to play pull shot. So Venkat also is trying to bowl with gentle medium pace. And if he's doing so, he has to bowl and pitch the ball up. He got to pitch it up to see if there is something on this wicket and something mistake that a batter does. Oh no, 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 no. Lucky that it's been stopped by the keeper. So it is way outside. So wide call here. Well bowled. That's exactly the corridor of uncertainty. That's exactly you need to be bowling. Just bowl at least three balls in those areas. That's well bowled. That's good length. It's not too short, not too full either. They've got a man in deep. Lots of options for spin bowling for Aditya Angle. He can bowl himself. He can get Abhishek Goel leg spin as well as Shailesh Redkar. Adit Prabhugaonkar can roll his arm over. Raghuir Gharse with gentle medium pace. Options are there. Clipped away nicely and stops it. Worked on the leg side. And he has corrected his length. On this wicket, you have to go bowl well within yourself. Just bowl the length and line. Don't have to bowl express pace because the wicket is such. It's absolutely made for batting. There's a man out there. It's straight into the throat. He picked it well, but found the fielder in the deep, and no mistake from Abhishek Goyal. He is a safe hands. He is a safe catcher, and Sachin Bhandare has to depart. That length that they were bowling, I think, is finally bear the fruits here for Venkat Biche. Well, the batter had to go hard. Is the target of 175 runs, so they have to get early runs in the power play overs. But first wicket has been taken by the Royals. It's 19 for 1. It was the last ball of the second over, and Amod Borkar, the captain, he comes into the center stage. Full toss ball, and that's been smoked over the top. Well, a poor ball, poor delivery here, trying to bowl a full length ball and miss the length altogether. Converted into a full toss and gets the boundary. Not a good start here by Chirag Naik in this over. Dr. Venkatesh Nevgi looks to be in good touch, batting on 14 already of just 6 balls. Well, played away off his hips and just going to get a single down the leg side. Amod, a fine player, a greedy customer. Dr. Sagar Salgaonkar has a lot of trust on Amod Borkar as a batter. He has won him a trophy on a previous occasion. Last year it was the Masters. Before that, it was a thrilling finals that was witnessed in the MCL season. Amod Borkar winning the trophy for the Avengers. Wide ball. He works hard for his runs, put the loose balls away. He puts a high tech for his wicket. And certainly you can call he's one of the batters who is a 35 plus for most of the occasions. If Chirag Naik wants to be picking up more wickets with the new ball, and that is the ball, that is the earlier delivery that he bowled. Perfect. That's also nice. Big Nick hard, and he has to walk back. There was a spontaneous appeal from behind the wicket, and keeper was going in a flash. The length that he was bowling is work wonders for Chirag Naik and the team Royals. They are ecstatic. They know the importance of Amod heading back into the dugout on duck. Well, not much contribution this time around. And it's the second wicket going down. 25 for 2. Captain departs. Well bowled. He's bowling a perfect length now. He was slightly ill-directed in the first over, but this over I think is far better. Just the length, the corridor of uncertainty, the length also. That's where he got rid of Amod Borkar, the big wicket taken by Chirag Naik. Sliced, goes down for third man boundary for 4 runs. No chance here for the fielder there. It is Yogesh Naik fielding at the short third man region. It was sliced away very strongly and towards the right hand side. No chance for him. But they get important wicket. 3 overs gone. 29 for 2. So Aditya Angle bringing him into the attack. Loves to bowl from round the wicket. He sees 2 wickets being taken, one each by his medium pace bowlers. Venkat Biche striking the first one of Sachin Bandari, and Chirag Naik getting the second one. Caught behind. Amod Borkar went on duck. Not a sight that you normally relate with Amod Borkar. Well played. Soft hands, run hard. Venkatesh Neogi responding to the call. He understands that every run is valuable. The fielder was on the edge of the ring. All these things must be looked at by the non-striker when he is heading for the quick single. It's a sign of mature and experienced batter. So he is as a batter. Oh, what a lovely shot! What a lovely shot over the top and gets the boundary. Excellent lift over the top. Picked the right ball to play that shot and the right shot. Just because he didn't play across, he went with the ball and went at long off region. Is looking strong. Venkatesh Nevgi, 20 of 9, 35 for 2. The score. He has to keep it going. Most of the batters, they have to keep up with the pace. It's a big total of 175. Single on the leg side. Akhil Nadkarni batting on 5 of 3. This is in the air, but just away. He's going for his shots. Might get another boundary. Venkat Biche giving in the chase there, but that also runs down for 4. He's not afraid to play his shots of Kill Lavande. Ball pitched up and gave everything. This is good batting here from the Avengers. They are not complacent a bit. In spite of losing wickets, they are still in pursuit of that 175. Another one. Good shot. Might fetch a boundary. Yes, it does. Very well played here off the back foot. Aditya Angle. Nothing wrong with the ball. But I think nothing on offer for these bowlers here on this wicket. If you play your shots, and you are definitely going to get value for those shots. 3 boundaries seen, scored against the bowling of Aditya Angle. 4 overs have been bowled. Avengers going at 44 for 2. They're going at a very good run rate of 11 runs per over, and the asking run rate is just below 9. Because it's the power play overs. Smack down the ground. And oh, that also has been missed. That also goes for 4 runs. Shailesh Redkar tried hard, but I think there's a lot of dampness at this part of the boundary at the long off region. Shailesh Redkar, I think he slipped. I think missed the footing there and gets the boundary. Good shot, strong shot. This time, good stop, but should be getting a couple of runs. Dr. Vicky Nevgi, yes. Oh, the reason I think Vicky Nevgi had taken the first run very slowly. That's why I think Akil Nadkarni was in dilemma whether to go for the second or not. We had just maybe jogged a little quicker. The two were quite easily possible. Akil. Again, another good shot from Akil. He's winding himself. Anything full, he has decided he is going to go hard. Ah, chance, opportunity, but just not reached to the fielder. Falls well in front of the fielder there, Shailesh Redkar, and another single. Right approach, I must say. He's already batting on 27, and he knows I have to get as many as possible in the power play overs. And once the fielding restrictions eases off, the boundaries are not going to come easily. Well, that's once again played with hard hands. Should get another boundary. Once again in that same region. Well, he's saying, what do I do? Any bet onto that, and if you pass the inner ring, is certainly a boundary. What a good innings played by Akil Nadkarni. He's been sent here to go hard against the bowling, and he's already raced on to 18 of 7 balls. Both batters, I had mentioned that in 6 overs they have to get somewhere around 55-60, and the chase will be on. Well, they've got that in just 5 overs itself. One more over to go off the power plays. Good piece of batting. He's playing his shots. Going to be a single at long on, and that is going to finish over number 5. 56 for 2 Avengers in pursuit of 175. So just a 1 over for Aditya Angle. He gets himself off the attack and brings in another leggy. Abhishek Goyal went out clean bowled of the very first ball. Golden duck for him in the first innings. Well, he needs to contribute with the ball. He will certainly think in those lines. Last over of the power play. Get it on. Exceptionally good thinker of the game. He understands what the batters are trying to do and try to mix it up. He always likes to do so. This one flighted, very well bowled. Very well bowled here. Yogesh Naik giving in the chase. And 2 runs taken down towards the third man region. It should be byes. So off the bat. This should be just over the top. He's going hard, flashing hard in these power play overs. Gets another boundary. Not a great shot, but a great result. Even the sound of the willow was not that sweet, but a sweet result, I must say. And the intention is clear. Intention is to get as much as possible in the power play overs. That will set the tone for the run chase. And they are doing a very good job, both these batters. They are trying to resurrect the innings after the loss of 2 wickets. He is not afraid to play his shots. He's been sent back. Jude doing the wicketkeeper's job for the Royals camp. "62 for 2. 2 balls left of the power play overs. Well bowled once again. Very well bowled, enticing him to go for the big one downtown. Missed the line altogether. Abhishek, although he been hit for a boundary, but he's still looking good for the wicket. Another one. Play and a miss. Play and a miss by a whisker. By a whisker, that off stump has been missed. And that's the end of power play overs. Is 62 for 2. The game stands there. 175 to chase. Asking run rate of 8 runs per over required. And both the batters are looking good. Here is the equation. 113 required from 84 balls. And both the batters, Dr. Venkatesh Nevgi and Akhil Nadkarni, into their 20s. 25 of just 14 balls for Akhil, and Dr. Venkatesh Nevgi playing on 27 of just 13 balls. Big appeal from Yogesh Naik. He is saying, what have I done wrong here? Pitched in line, hitting in line. Whether it was hitting the wickets was the question with the angle. Such a loud and voiced himself in an animated manner, Yogesh Naik. Cracking shot. Straight away into the boundary mode. No one can stop this. Dr. Venkatesh Nevgi swiftly moving on to 31 of just 15. Oh, that's a biggie. That's a biggie. That's straight on the top. He has picked that and picked the bones out of it. A very early judger of the length, and he has smoked him out of the park, Yogesh Naik, and he goes through with his head high. He has been asked to do the job of getting quick 35, and he gets it. He started in a blazing fashion. He kept going, playing his shots. He lost two of his partners, but didn't lose the courage to go for launching the strike on the opponent bowlers, and he finishes the job with a mighty one. Spectacular innings here from Dr. Venkatesh Nevgi, as classy as we always know about him. So he'll be very pleased, and he keeps his team into a good position here. They have moved on very nicely, just 103 required of 81. Avengers are coming very hard against the bowlers of Royals. 174 is not a small total by any stretch of imagination. In comes Dr. Sagar Sargaonkar, the owner of this Desert and More Avengers team. What a good game. High scoring, high voltage encounter. 72 for 3. Witnessed so many good shots in the entire day. Oh, he played it really well. Coming on to the front foot and just working on the leg and getting himself off the mark with a single. Just keep the things moving around nicely. That's the job here for Dr. Sagar Sargaonkar. Akhil Nadkarni is going to play his shots. He's bowling well, just missing an opportunity of trapping a batter. He's all excited. Just apart from that short ball that he bowled, that was pulled away in a grand way by Dr. Vicky Nevgi. I think he's bowled a good over. Ah, he gets him. He gets him. He was bowling a full length and he was swinging the ball back in. Yogesh Naik gets rid of Akhil Nadkarni, and he was looking threatening over almost every ball to get a wicket, and he gets one. So 4 down here. Dr. Venkatesh Negi departs after getting his 35, and Akhil Nadkarni, well, is the ball dipped and swung in at the last moment. Yogesh Naik is all pumped up. He wanted that wicket desperately, and he gets it. Breaks the chain, 73 for 4, as Akhil Nadkarni played a decent knock for his side. Suddenly, that has put the brakes on, as 4 wickets have gone, 2 wickets in quick succession. Same over. 74 for 4 in over number 8. Emlon D'Souza comes in He will take the strike now. And Abhishek Goel continues, this time from the opposite end. He's a good bowler. I always working hard and takes the game very seriously. Keeps coming at the batters all the time. Keeps thinking. Every delivery, you will keep thinking what I'm going to bowl next. Such a kind of cricketer, always any captain will like. He might miss today in terms of contribution with the bat, but if he has not done, then he certainly contribute with the ball. He's an excellent sportsman. He's not only a good cricketer, but he is a fantastic badminton player. So he keeps himself fit even in badminton. I saw, and I was handling, managing the event in Margao by Model Margao. Appeal there. What has happened? They've referred on top. Was he stretching outside? Sagar Sargaonkar thinks that he has committed a mistake. He looks for the drive. Maybe the back leg was outside the crease. Very quick stumping here from Jude. Dr. Sagar Sargaonkar himself heads back. He knows what's the outcome, although he is very tall. He is out. OUT. He knew it. He knew it very well. And he is not even waiting for the umpire's call. He's already halfway into the dugout. 5 down, half the side, back. Three wickets in quick succession in the last 10 balls for the camp, and that's the boundary. Gets himself off the mark. Mistake there from Abhishek Goel. Bowls a half cracker, lot of width room, and slashed very hard. A wonderful square cut for a boundary. Should not give an easy start to someone like Vedant Naik, who has represented his state in the past. He is technically sound and very correct batter, just like Aditya Angle has represented the state. That's much better. It's exactly where you need to bowl. Successful over here for the Avengers camp as they got the wicket of Dr. Sagar Sargaonkar, and 8 overs have been bowled. 80 for 5 Avengers in pursuit of 175. 95 needed of 72. Shailesh Shredkar has been introduced. Another option of spin bowling. A good variety in this team. But this wicket just so true. You can play your shots off the back, of the front. Yeah, well played. Gets a single. Gives strike to Vedan Naik. He's got a good scoring abilities and wide range in terms of shot making abilities. Well, the Royals are all on the edge of the ring and they are giving easy singles. That's exactly what I mentioned. They are afraid to give the boundaries here and maybe they are trying to do a contention job for the batters. That can be risky because that keeps the new batters going so easily with those singles. 84 for 5. So another man just in the short covers position. It was Upish, but in the gap, putting the body behind. That's how you got to field. Just maybe the bottom part of the bat. It's all about singles in this over. 86 for 5 after 9. Avengers. Shot. Oh, just timed it so well. He's got tremendous power. Muscular shot here. It's given it everything. Ab- Abhishek Goyal. Amlon D'Souza can launch in a big way. Has played some cameo innings and match-winning knocks here on this MCC ground. The ball has gone outside maybe, and that's why some time taken. There is still some betting left here in this game, and if Amulon can bat well, it will definitely give an edge, a little bit edge to the Avengers camp. Gopal Gauss can whack the ball, but he needs to come maybe after 15 overs to give the finishes, if at all, somewhere around 7 to 8 runs required at this stage. This partnership is certainly is the key for the run chase. Vedant Naik and Ambulan. And I think that they will be well aware about it. The team. We are into the 10th over. Abhishek Goel has conceded 20 runs, picked up a crucial wicket. Another one tossed up there. Amlon feels that he has missed out on that occasion. Well played, driven nicely. He's a compact player, and you expect him coming late just because you want to finish the game or get the game much closer to the finishing line. That's why there was a maybe change in batting order opted. Dr. Sagal Sargaonkar coming in early ahead of Vedant Naik just to delay the entry of Vedant to utilize his potential just at the fag end of this innings in the run chase. The 10 overs have been bowled. 97 for 5 after 10. Avengers. 78 required at 7.8 runs per over in the next 10. Quite possible, but tricky as well. So well stop. Wonderful stop there. That's what needs to be charged in the fielders. They need to stop every possible boundaries. It was well timed. Bowlers also needs to be backed here by a good piece of fielding. That's but wait. That's out. Out is the call. There was a big appeal there. Big appeal. Certainly there was some sound that was heard. Don't know whether it was of the age or not, but Vedant was not at all happy with the decision that was made. It was a very tossed up delivery. Flighted. He went hard. It's unclear whether the bat has grounded or maybe outside edge. Umpire was very firm in taking the decision there. The sound was definitely heard here in the commentary box as well, and that's why maybe the keeper has gone on top. Umpire thinks in favor of the bowler, and Vedant is heading back. '98 for 6. Crucial wicket. Another flighted ball. And Siddhant Amodkar has been asked to go ahead of Gopal Gawas. So still saving Gopal Gawas for that last leg, if at all required, to accelerate or maybe a finish. But Vedant was an important wicket there. Very, very important. He's not afraid to fly the ball up. He's tossing the ball and tossing it very high. Suddenly the bowling is looking effective. After the drinks break, I think some things have changed here on the ground. Strong sweep, strong sweep. No one moved. That crashes into the wall there. Strong batting here from Amlon. Picked the right length and picked the right shot. It was tossed up, but well outside the line. No risk in playing that shot, and is a strong man. So boundary to finish the over number 11 is 103 for 6. Pushed on the offside for no run. Man, that shot covers. Adityangle brings himself back in. This time over the wicket. Just chipped over the head of the back foot from Siddhant. Wicket is still good for anyone. A new batter just will buy his time. Maybe couple of balls, 3 balls. Just see what the wicket is doing. You can just play through the line of the ball. Nothing much turn. There's hardly any seam movement. It's still quite gettable in spite of a big total. Should be a symbol. Well played with soft hands. I think they will be thinking on the lines, trying to increase this net run rate. Bowl few dot balls and bowl couple maybe even three good overs. And you see the batters trying to play for the big shot, and that is where they are going to get the wickets. If one is missed by the batter or it goes straight into the throat of the boundary riders. Gone for the shot, not just enough power. Didn't go the distance. Amlon is batting well on 19 off just 13. Yeah, pushed on the offside for a single. Long time to go in this game. You see a score of 107, but you also see 6 wickets. But overs are just 12. Oh, this is gone out of here. Bang, it goes into the practice area. Aditya Angle has been smoked for a big here from the big man Siddhant Amonkar, who is not having a good day with the bowling, but certainly he can just bat well and forget everything what has happened in the first innings. 12 overs have been completed and 1-1-3 for 6 Avengers, moving well towards the target very positively. Should be a chance. No, it's Vijay Nagarajan just was way inside and good running with the wickets. Very good running with the wickets here by both the batters. He's giving them the invitation with a lot of light, Shailesh Sharidkar, and hoping that one goes into the hands. They are also not afraid to play the shots. They've got a good game on hands. Very good game. He goes. He goes. There is man out there. He drops the catch. Adit Prabhugaonkar. Oh, he was put in that position just to take the catch. He's a fine catcher normally, but it just pops out of the hand. A big chance has gone begging there. Ooh, he will just reconcile himself. Normally, he feels well. That kept low. That was a quick one. Pushed in. He was flighting way too much. And now pushing in a bit and getting a little bit spray there. Adit from the medical staff. It must have hit hard in his palm or the fingers. That should have been stopped. Yeah, he knows it. That from the face that should have been stopped. Says it all. 117 for 6 in 12.3. Asking run rate well under control at 7.73. Straight back. Just run out opportunity. Direct hit. Vijay Nagarajan. Not the fastest throws there. What we have witnessed. Another single has been taken. They're doing very well here, Avengers. I told you, even you get 160 plus, that will not secure a victory for you. A half stop here. That's a sudden bounce at the backward point region, but putting the body behind. I think is Venkat Piche. So single to finish the over. 119 for 6 after 13. What a good game of cricket on our hands. Adit Prabhugaonkar has been introduced just to bring in the luck factor. He has done it in the past. The golden arm of Adit Prabhugaonkar. Can he bring in a wicket here? 56 of 42. Not difficult equation. They got 4 wickets in hand and good batters still there. Ability to clear the field, ability to accelerate anytime. Very good team that has been picked in the auctions by Dr. Sagar Salgaonkar. Just fetching it from the offside. Amlon versus Adit. Is stepping out against Adit. Jude will be into action if one missed out. But he's getting confident with every shot. 25 of 18. He got to calculate that even if he get 35, he has to go out. So all these calculations will come in handy, and that is also gone. That has been picked very well. Anything in his arc, this mighty shot always will be coming from the bat of Siddhant. If he gets one perfectly, then it's certainly to go out of the ground. This is the second six by this big man. This should be a chance. Taken in the short term, man. Yogesh Naik, he's already dancing. I told you he has got a golden arm, Adit Prabhugaonkar, and he gets rid of Siddhant. He tried to fetch it from outside, got a leading edge, and Adit gets the wicket. A crucial wicket because Amlon is playing at 25 at the other end. And even if Paul Gauss is going to come, he has to single-handedly win this game because he's going to miss out on the partners as Siddhant Armonkar heads back. It's the 7th wicket going down at 127. And Gopal enters. Gopal Gauss makes his entry in the middle at number 9. Is a far better than that. Adit. After that 6, I think he realized I have to keep it just outside the line of off stump. He just bowls medium paces and concentrates on line and length. Amlon is looking for the gloves. That's a signal for his dressing room to get ready when he comes at the striking end. Well fielded by Raghuveer Garse. Gets himself off the mark. Gopal. 14 overs gone is 128 for 7. 7 down. 128. 175 to chase. We got a match on our hands with 47 needed in 36 balls. 128 for 7. 15th over. Shailesh Redkar continues. Now the next 6 overs from the far end. The calculations, all the mathematics will come here effective because Amlon will slow down. Amlon knows Gopal Gauss will have to accelerate because if Amlon goes, Gopal will be short of the partners. More pressure on Gopal. And nicely worked on the leg side. Straight to the man. He has played a lot of tennis in his life, and these tennis ball cricketers can whack the ball with tremendous power. They are not afraid of hitting the ball in the air. You don't require proper correct cricket. You require cricket that is going to surprise the opponent. Trying to push things here, getting a single. Once again, the same fielder coming in good action. Some supporters, some players are getting nervous out here. Very nervous as the match is coming very close. What a great games we are having. Everyone is fighting for the spot. Well played. Might not have timed that well, but getting couple of runs in the deep is comfortable too. Amlon running hard at the danger end. Gopal Gauss has come with a very strong intent of going hard of almost everything that is thrown at him. Because he knows he has to accelerate, and Amlon is already on 26 of 19. He gets hold of it, and he gets a big one. Clears the field in the cow corner region. He was launching, he was swinging and swinging hard. Good shot there from Gopal Gauss. Will be easing a lot of pressure on the Avengers camp. So much of light to Gopal. He accepted and gets a biggie. Marks the end of over number 15. 138 for 7. 37 runs needed off 30 balls. Gopal Gauss wants to get the things under control here. Here is the equation. Avengers at any point of time were never out of the game. Never out. They believe that they can chase 175 runs because this is a belter of a wicket. One of the best wickets at MCC that we have witnessed for some time now. 160 is just going to be at par our average total. The teams will be seen to get 170, 175 on a regular basis here at this venue. That's a big appeal. Gets him clean bowl. Clean bowl. He was appealing for trap before, but he gets rid of Amlon. Now the match is heading for a twist here. Amlon was looking for a single to give strike to Gopal Gauss. I always say it's the golden arm of Adit Prabhugaonkar here at MCC that always works wonders. Well, he does a simple thing, but in a very unique way, because himself is a unique boy. Adit Prabhugaonkar will be very, very happy. He's all over the park at the moment. He's going across all his partners and just asking them to congratulate me. 8 down, 138 for 8. Ramlon had absolutely no clue. No clue about that. That was a quicker one, and that came it with the angle. Beaten the defenses and knocked him over. Sensational, I must say. Adit Prabhugaonkar with those 2 wickets has got the Royals back in the game. Now the onus is left on Gopal Gauss to score bulk of these runs, but that still won't secure the victory for the team of Avengers, because a partnership If Amlon had got 35, then somewhere around 160 he would have gone, and maybe another 15 runs needed. But now the equation changes everything. On towards third man, he just should stop it, and he stops. Yogesh Naik, he has a handy contribution. Yogesh as well, taken a very important catch, crucial catch at the short third man, and also that important wicket of Akil Nadkarni when he was going great guns. Every Royals teammate has contributed so far, and this is good line. Not mentioning the line, but a good pace and good length. Not bowling too short and try to bowl quick because Gopal has got fast bat speed. And if you flight the ball too much, he has got the tenacity to launch for a big one, and he can strike big. Already have example of that situation against Shailesh Redkar. Yeah, that's much better. Coming in, pushing in little bit quicker. They're not afraid to give away singles here. They know that only Gopal Gaus can win this match from this point onwards. 140 for 8. They have to stop the boundaries. This was pitched up to the batter. Brijesh went hard and finish over number 16. 144 for 8. What a good match we are witnessing here. 31 runs needed of 24 balls. Gopal Gaus is batting on 11 of 9. It's still about the calculation. It's still about all the calculations. 31 of 24. What does Gopal do here? So Adit has brought in Abhishek Goyal. Well pitched up, is certainly not going to flight as far as Gopal Gawas is concerned. They are going to take the game deeper. Gopal will be thinking, just think about the last 2 or 3 overs. That was somewhere around 20 runs required, and I can launch for the big one. One big over that was required for Avengers, and Gopal Gaus, well bowled, well bowled. Not picking the line at all. Played the wrong line. Dot ball. Keeping Gopal Gaus at non-strikers. That's the job of a dot ball here. Very important. Lovely shot. Should be stopped. Well stopped. It's timing the ball well. Everyone has timed the ball well. If it has hit the bat. Brijesh is also no mug with the bat. He has played a good innings in the past MCL seasons. Comes with a reputation of a bowling all-rounder. Yeah, well bowled, very well bowled. Away from the reach. No flight here whatsoever. Just clipping it flat. So fielders in the short third man, fielders in the backward point has been asked to come little finer. Oh, missed by the batter there. Might be looking to get at least couple of runs. And well stopped. So that's a couple of runs taken down. Maybe it has hit some part of the bat, off the bat. Yeah, that's 2 runs. 2 runs, 29 more to get of 19. 27, beg your pardon. 27 of 19. That's well bowled. Just inside the guideline. Well bowled. Excellent end by Abhishek Goyal. He's the smart and tricky customer. Yeah, just inside. So that's the end of 17 overs. 148 for 8. We have got a match on our hands. 27 needed of just the 18 balls. Gopal Gaus is batting on 14 of 13 balls. Here's the equation. So Abhishek Goyal finishes his job. Aditya Prabhugaonkar has bowled 2 overs, considered just 14 and picked up 2 wickets, crucial wickets. And he has been asked to take one more wicket here. Third over given to Aditya Prabhugaonkar with his lucky arm. Let's see whether he can bring in one more wicket and bring the victory for the team of Royals. Dot ball, starts up with a dot ball. Well bowled. Should be careful about not bowling the short balls. First ball kept away. Played off the back foot. Just going to be a single. He's bowling well. He's bowling with the right pace that's required here at a time when Gopal Gawans has a high back lift. So he's not going to flight it. He's just going to be bowling with the same pace. He's playing deep into the crease. Smacked and putting the body behind. What an effort there. Should be getting at least a couple of runs. Yes, but brilliant effort. Diving, putting the body behind. Saved a certain boundary. Vijay Nagarajan, he's a big man. Big stature. They know the value of every stop that is coming their way. Gopal Gauss is going as hard as he can get. What a match. He launches. There is a man down there. Oh, yes, he stopped it. No, he has given it. He should have taken the catch. Whether it's a boundary or a six, we certainly don't know. He has hit as hard as he can in the cow corner region. That was a catch, certainly, but it was traveling at the rate of knots. Certainly, Adit will be thinking the catch has gone. Gopal is not going out without a fight. So it's 6 runs. Gopal Gawans has gone on 22 of 15. 18 runs needed. The 6 changes everything. Lovely shot, but that should be a single. He'll be content with a single. Very, very tight game. Such a high scoring encounter, and Avengers have shown the spirit. They've shown the heart, and in spite of losing wickets, they have not at any point of time lost that aggressive instinct, kept on going. Finally, a dot ball to finish over number 18. The score remains on 158 for 8, and it is 17 runs needed of the last 12 balls. Let's see who is going to take the ball in his hand. Aditya Angle, he has come on to bowl, not having the best of the outing today, considering 25 of his 2 overs. Here he comes against Gopal Gauss. Well, swivel over the leg side, looking for a couple of runs. Gopal is very quick, direct hit, no. There's a big appeal. He thinks that they have got the man. Gopal thinks that he has comfortably made it in. It has been referred on top. Well, Gopal is really utilizing the depth of the crease very effectively, just like you do in tennis ball cricket. Umpire doesn't want to take any sort of risk. In fact, he has crossed the wickets there. Has well crossed past the wicket. So he's comfortably in. He knew that he has already made it in. Umpire, rightly so, We are in such a times that nobody wants to take any sort of risk here. 160 for 8. Gopal on strike. That's the most important thing for the Avengers side. Aditya Angle going from over the wicket to round the wicket. $160 for 8. 50 required of 11. Aditya Angle. And it's hit it straight to the short fine. Single taken. Well, I don't think any flighted deliveries will be bowled here to Gopal Gavas or either to Brijesh Prabhu. Gopal Gavas moves on to 25. The team requires another 14 runs. You certainly like to bowl a dot ball here or even a wicket of Brijesh Prabhu to get the last man inside. Exciting times ahead. And that's out. Was it? Yes, it is. The ball bounced and he got rid of Brijesh Prabhu. If not Gopal Gauss, get rid of the partner and get the last man inside. Adit Prabhugaukar pushing it through and getting that extra bounce. Well kept here. Jude is having a ball out. Is done everything possible with the stumpings to catches. And this was a difficult take. Well done, Jude. 161 for 9. And still 14 runs away, Avengers. What a fight back. Oh, lovely shot of the very first ball. And should be heading for a couple of runs. Venkatesh Salilkar showed that he even can bat. He's no mug with the bat. That's an indication that he's just not only a leg spinner. 163, 12 more runs to get, and just 8 ball remain. I think we will be heading for a last over thriller. He floated it just outside. Floated it just outside, just spun a bit. Just inside the guideline is what the umpire feels. Here comes the last ball. There's shift in the air, difficult take. That's just going to be a single, and that keeps Gopal Gauss at non-strikers, and that will finish the over number 19. Gopal maybe should have not gone for that single run. 19 done, 164 for 9. We are having a ball of time here. 11 of 6 with 1 wicket remaining. 9 down, Avengers. 175 runs to get, and we have come down to the last 6 balls finally. Last 6 balls. What a game of cricket, and this MCL 11 has come alive because of some competitive and very close matches. We saw the match between the Tigers and the Stallions, and now once again a last over finish. Thrilling contest. It swung like a pendulum, one way or the other. Losing the first game from a good position, lost by 10 runs, Royals. And now they have to do the defending job of getting 11 runs. And it's Venkat Biche that has been asked to go here, not a spinner. He's a medium pace bowler. A tough job to Venkat Biche when Gopal Gauss is at non-strikers, and he will be looking to take the strike. What's the job? Who is going to win this? Just the first game for Avengers. Royals have lost one. Chipped one straight down the ground. Well batted. single straight given strike to Gopal Gamas. 10 needed of 5. Gopal will look to finish himself. He will be looking to go on the leg side, and if the ball is full, he might even look for the drive. He needs to be kept away from the strike. Here comes the ball. Where he's going to land is. Oh, there's another chance. That's coming the way. Oh, what a catch! What a catch! Take a bow. Aditya Anglaya. This is an absolute ripper. What a end to this amazing and beautiful game. They lost by 10 runs against the Masters, but they win by 9 runs in an absolutely entertaining and enthralling game here at MCC. And season 11 is on a roll. We are witnessing some epic matches and some brilliant performances. This is a scorcher from Aditya Angle. This was a difficult take. He has to judge it, dive in front, and it needed the best fielder in the side to win this. And it was definitely the captain and the skipper Aditya Angle who saves the day here for the Royals. Wonderful game of cricket. It is loved by everyone, and handshakes all across because the spirit of the game kept alive and highly competitive. But the result going in favor of the Royals. I enjoyed thoroughly my time in the commentary box, and yes, everyone has enjoyed this game. We'll head to the dugout. We'll head to the presentation arena in a short while. Well, nothing to feel dejected about for the entire camp of Deserts and More Avengers. They have betted out of the skins to give a chase to a total that was amassed by the side of Royals. 175 is not a small total, but they were never out of the game. They kept on fighting, they kept on going in spite of losing the wickets, and Royals just in that last over won a breathtaking match. Classic finish here. And now we are heading for the Player of the Match award. Let's go to the presentation ceremony. Hello, hello, test, test. Test one. Charging आला है तो. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Test, 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 test. So, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, for the prize presentation ceremony here for the match that was just now conducted. High scoring encounter, 175 to chase, but it was an absolute thriller of a contest that went right down the last over. And finally, we have the victorious team. Is none other than the Royals, finally winning by 9 runs. But I'll request the guest, I'll request Amod Burkar to kindly escort Sanjeev Naik, popularly known as Nani. So Secretary Anup Borkar is going to just escort Sanjeev Bab Naik here. And I'll also request Anup Borkar to kindly join us along with the guest here for the function. Meanwhile, I'll request both the captains to be ready here for the chat. So may I invite Amod Borkar here for a few words. Well, Amod, very first game after the auctions, and most of the teams are searching for a good combination. Do you think 175 definitely was a chaseable, but you could maybe curtail it to slightly maybe under around 160?
So I think 170 is chaseable on this wicket. Yeah, we could have curtailed it to beat 15-20 runs. I think our lines were not as accurate on a couple of overs actually, where we gave too many boundaries on the offside. I think we should have done better there.
Yes, and speaking about second innings, I must give really applause here to the entire batting effort. You never let it go. In spite of losing wicket, you kept on with the pace, kept on going towards the target, and that shows the spirit of the entire camp of Avengers. Very positive.
Yeah, I think we believe that we can bat till number 11, and everyone has the game to even. There are many batsmen in our lineup who can clear the boundary. So we always knew that it's just a matter of, in the end, it's a couple of boundaries that we missed out on. But I think we have batted well. I'm happy with the way we have performed overall. Just a few here and there. I mean, we can definitely improve over the next few games.
And you had to work today on your batting order that during the race to send maybe Gopal later on and maybe someone early. So a lot of calculations were going in the camp of Avengers.
Yeah, I think almost everything fell in place. It was just that I could not contribute, and Vedant got early. So, I mean, if you look at it, one of us had to score, and that's what we missed out on.
Hard luck, very well played, very fighting spirit shown by.
Thank you.
So may I call on the winning captain Aditya Angle. Game by the second game by 9 runs. What a thumping victory! It was very close. It was, and finally it is pleasing as well to win the first game for MCL season 11.
Certainly, it's good to have a victory on our side. Last game, I think we did a lot of mistakes. Probably we did lesser mistakes this year, but we did do some mistakes. But I think God's on our side. In spite of doing mistakes and making it interesting, we won the game.
And if you sum up this match, this is a flat wicket, absolute belter. 175 is not assuring a victory here. You got to bowl out of the skins. You got to bat well to just get a victory here.
Definitely credit to the groundsmen. They've prepared a wonderful wicket. They've worked a lot last season to get a good pitch for this season. That's really commendable on their side for giving us a wonderful wicket. Yeah, I think it's always good to bat on a good wicket. If you have a good wicket, you feel more confident because you can play your shots through.
And you had to think a lot for your bowling combinations. I was looking at because you got Aditya gave you a couple of wickets. That's a crucial time. And then you have to bring in Shailesh in between sometimes. Yogesh Naik contributed also very well, as well as good fielding effort. So handy is at crucial times. I think we have.
Certainly, I have a lot of bowling options actually. So that also creates a problem. But I think it helps when you like today I was not doing well. I didn't bowl well. So somehow the other bowlers chipped in well. I think Adi bowled well. Abhishek definitely, and Shailesh certainly, and Yogesh Bhai bowled a very important over when he got a wicket of Akhil. He would have. I know he's a good hitter.
I think it was only you could have taken that catch in the cow corner region, and it was a perfect man. So congratulations, and I think match heading maybe for a last ball thriller. So well taken.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
That was the captain Aditya Angle leading from the front and taking a stunning catch. Now it's time to adjudge the player of the match. Well, there were many in contention. There were a lot of discussions going, but finally the jury decided. We see impactful innings in shortest time and also contributing with the ball. So good all-round contribution from this player of the match, and it goes to a player who scored 35 as well as picking up 2 wickets, Venkat Biche. So our guest for today's presentation ceremony will be Sanjeev Naik is going to present this along with the secretary Anup Borkar. Yes, sir. Venkat, wonderful performance. We are discussing yesterday that you have a wonderful timing and you really played well with those square drives and looked graceful in your entire innings of 35, and that got your confidence in the bowling as well.
Yes, definitely. When you score runs with the bat, it helps you on the field as well as in the ball. So I was always in a good nick start from the practice matches also. Last innings I missed out. So today I had to ensure I get 35 for the team. So I did it. That's important.
And your thoughts on the last over? What were you thinking with Gopal Gaons on? What was in your mind? Whether to keep it away from his reach or try Yorker or try maybe a slower one? What was the thing that was going? That was crucial time.
Yeah, I wanted to keep it away from him. I had seen his batting in this innings. He was trying to hit in the leg side. So I told my captain that I would bowling outside off stump full. So that's what I tried. Still, he tried to hit in the leg side. So Adi took a wonderful running catch. A brilliant fender.
Absolutely, that was brilliant. And it's always good to get player of the match for a winning cause, and especially when just into the second game for the Royals. Congratulations, Venkat Biche, for outstanding performance.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
So that's it, Venkat Biche getting the player of the match award, and that is goodbye from my side. Saying good night, Shubharatri, Shabba Khair, Dev tumka saglyak bari raat diyon. See you tomorrow morning for another game of season 11 here at MCL.